ladies and gentlemen. We will now begin the annual general body meeting. I would request all of you to please be seated. I would like to request Chief Track Engineer, Northeast Frontier Railway, Shri H.S. Yadav, to kindly accompany respected Member Engineering Railway Board to the dais and have chair. Thank you, sir. May I now request Chief Bridge Engineer, Northeast Frontier Railway, Shri Mohan Lal, to please guide Additional Member, Civil Engineering Railway Board, Shri Alok Ranjan, to the dais and have chair. Thank you, sir. I would like to request Principal Chief Engineer, Northern Railway, Shri Naveen Chopra, Executive Director, IPWE India, Shri Sudhir Mittal, and Executive Director, Track Machine, Shri A.K. Khandelwal, to please proceed on stage. Thank you, sirs. I would now like to request Shri A.K. Khandelwal, Treasurer and Executive Director, Track Machine, to deliver the welcome speech.
Respected Shri M.K. Gupta, Member Engineering and President of Institution of Permanent Way Engineer, Shri Alok Ranjan, Vice President of Institution of Permanent Way Engineers and Additional Member Civil Engineering, Shri Naveen Chopra, Honorary General Secretary and Principal Chief Engineer, Northern Railway, Shri Sudhir Mittal, Executive Director, IPWE, distinguished guests, senior officers and fellow members. On behalf of Institution of Permanent Way Engineers India, I welcome you all for this annual general body meeting of IPWE. As per our normal convention, we always have this IPWE general body meeting along with the seminar so that we have adequate delegates and officers to participate in that and contribute. I welcome you all for this annual general body meeting. Now I request the Honorary General Secretary to seek confirmation to last minutes of the meeting and present his annual report to the general body.
Respected Shri M.K. Gupta, Member Engineering Railway Board and President IPWE, Shri Alok Ranjan, Additional Member Civil Engineering and Vice President IPWE, Shri Sudhir Mittal, Executive Director IPWE, and honored members, senior officers and colleagues. I, on behalf of IPWE, welcome you all for this annual general body meeting. This institution has completed another fruitful year when large number of seminars were organized by IPWE. Right from the humble beginning on May 18th, 1967 till date, it has gone a long way in covering different spheres of technical seminars. I have small point, other items have been covered in the report. Our membership is only 7,021 individual members and 118 corporate members and associate members. This is a very small number vis-a-vis the overall strength of the engineers on the Indian Railway, and particularly when the 90% of the membership of for the railway employees is reimbursable, I will request all the officers present here to persuade their colleagues and the juniors to get the enrollment done in IPWE, so that we can have a wider spectrum of engineers who can be benefit with the vast number of topics which we cover under IPWE. Now, sir, I will just, as Khandelwal has said, under para 6 of my report, the last general body meeting was held on 12th January 2017 at Mumbai. The details are given at para 8 and 9 of the report. If all the members do agree if they have any point they can raise, otherwise we can think the minutes are passed. Okay, thank you. Now I request Honorary Treasurer to take the vote of thanks for the account, audited account for the last year. He can present and take the August gatherings clearance for that. Khandelwal, please.
Thank you, sir. It gives me great pleasure to present the accounts for financial year 2016 and 17 for the consideration of annual general body meeting. The auditor's report along with balance sheet and income and expenditure statement is available on page 11 to 32 of the booklet circulated to all of you. During the year, our total income has been rupees 111 lakhs and total expenditure of rupees 87 lakh, leaving net surplus of 24 lakhs. Further, it gives me great pleasure to report that as on 31st March 2017, the institution has total assets of 7.16 crore, including 3.56 crore of investment and miscellaneous assets. This amount includes 1.31 crore building funds which has been paid to Northern Railway for construction of IPWE building separately in Delhi. I will request at this forum again to Northern Railway to please take up this work so that we have a separate building and institute for taking up our activities more vigorously. Our main earning for this IPWE is through diploma course which we organize for our staff and outsiders. Last year about 56 lakh rupees we have earned for organizing that diploma course. In case we have a separate building, this number and earning will further increase. This will not only produce engineers suitable for us to see our work sites, it will also boost the skill development program of Minister of Railway and Prime Minister. With the approval of AGM, Sri V.K. Ranjan and company were engaged auditor for IPWE last year at cost of 40,000 rupees. He has done the good work and keeping our records properly. I will request that his name can be proposed for the next year auditing of accounts also. Thank you. So the accounts are treated as passed or any observation? Thank you, sir.
Now I will request Shri Alok Ranjan, Vice President IPWE and Additional Member Civil Engineering Railway Board to kindly address the audience.
Shri M.K. Gupta, Member Engineering Railway Board and President IPWE, Shri Naveen Chopra, Principal Chief Engineer Northern Railway and General Secretary IPWE, Mr. Khandelwal, Treasurer IPWE and Mr. Sudhir Mittal, ED IPWE, present members of the IPWE. As has been told by Mr. Naveen Chopra, IPWE has completed 51 years, and in this 51 years journey, IPWE has organized many seminars and published journals. IPWE is presently doing a great service by offering diploma courses in PWE, where enrollment is increasing every year, and perhaps now it has become one of the main activity of the IPWE. And running this IPWE, the cooperation of all the zonal centers is very essential. We have been getting this cooperation, and I would request that this should be continued. At the end, I can assure you that IPWE will continue to do all these activities and continue to disseminate knowledge among the railwaymen. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to request respected Member Engineering and President IPWE, Shri M.K. Gupta, to enlighten us.
Dear office bearers and members of the institution, I am happy to participate in the general body meeting of the Institution of Permanent Way Engineers being held today. I congratulate all PWE men on the AGM of the institution and PWE engineers. I have heard the Secretary report about the activities of the institution, and I have also gone through the auditor's report. It is a good idea to have the general body meeting once in a year along with the seminar. It is a matter of encouragement for all of us to see that IPWE activities are increasing day by day. I find that seminars and technical exhibitions are being organized by the zonal railways regularly. Similarly, lectures by various professionals on topical subjects of interest to railway engineers are being regularly arranged all over. In such lectures, engineers can discuss practical problems connected with track, bridges and other structures and exchange their ideas and experience. In these technical discussions, experienced permanent way men and other staff of all levels should be encouraged to freely participate, giving their suggestions and ideas frankly so that well thought of and practical suggestions are made to improve the track. I compliment the Institution of Permanent Way Engineers for taking efforts for skill development on railway engineer by increasing the number of enrollment for the diploma course being conducted by IPWE India. I have been informed that more than 1900 candidates have enrolled themselves for this course in this year. This shows an increasing popularity of the course. I would like to inform the members that like the previous year, the admission to the diploma course are also done through email. I have been told that contact classes for diploma courses are being decentralized for better participation by students. Considering the new developments in railway, IPWE may make efforts to keep the course material up to date so that it addresses the problem being currently faced by railways. IRSEN Pune have been requested to update the course content, and it is hoped that from the current year, new diploma course material will be available. The journal brought by IPWE is a useful publication as it helps the officers and staff in the field to update their knowledge and exchange their ideas and experience. To make the journal more vibrant, I will request all the field staff and officers to contribute for articles on the subject being dealt by them. Zonal and divisional centers of this institution should hold regular seminars for imparting training to railwaymen at the grassroots level. Subject should be decided with due deliberation to keep them relevant and useful. Success of IPWE depends upon the contribution of all of us and the interest taken by all of us to take it to greater heights. I would impress upon all the principal chief engineers and COCs to motivate their inspectors and engineers to become the members and increase its membership in a big way. I am confident that institution of permanent way engineers will flourish day by day, and it will be a model not only disseminating and spreading of technology but also for upgradation and standardization of the same, so that permanent way man could meet the challenges in the new millennium. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating speech. Now I would like to request Shri Sudhir Mittal, Executive Director, IPWE, to propose a vote of thanks.
Yes. Yes, please.
While complimenting the IPWE for a great seminar organized by the Railway, I also wish to compliment them for similar opportunity next few years. I got one or two small suggestions for consideration. As all of us know, the life of a seminar lies in finally papers presented by IPWE members. About 40 papers have been presented, and I've been seeing every year the papers are made like that. At the end of the seminar, as well as this year also, recommendations are made which are registered. With due regards, whereas the recommendation and the printed books are of great use to all the engineers, we do not know what happens to the recommendations. The requested, if possible, every seminar at the end of it, IPW may inform members what happened to those recommendations. That will also put pressure on the railway board and also inform the IPW members what happened to the recommendations. Other issue is about the authors, about every seminar or anywhere you present a paper, including the Indian Railway Journal, you get a good remuneration. Remuneration is not meant for financially, it is a big motivation and incentive. I recently sent an article in the Indian Railway magazine which was published, and I was surprised that there was remuneration. I request the IPW to consider that for all the 35-40 authors which present the paper, you will give honorarium, but it is a matter of incentive to them. This may kindly be considered. Similarly, for the IPW journal also, same thing can be followed. I would request the management to consider these points.
Thank you very much for your suggestions. Any other suggestions?
सर मैं भी कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ सर ये IPWE के जितने मेंबर्स हैं उनकी एक लिस्ट होनी चाहिए और अभी मित्तल साहब से बात हो रही थी उनका वेबसाइट पे कर रहे हैं और जोनल रेलवे रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करते हैं तो मेरा छोटा सजेशन है कि वेबसाइट में रजिस्ट्रेशन की फैसिलिटी जोनल रेलवेज के सेक्रेटरी PCs को हो जाए वो अपने यहाँ के मेंबर्स आपको जवाब कोई नहीं देगा कोई लिखना चाहता नहीं है तो इट विल बी इजी कि अगर 100% नहीं तो 50% मेंबर्स तो कम से कम पता होंगे कौन लाइफ मेंबर है, कौन क्या है, कुछ पता नहीं है किसको। दूसरा, इस सेमिनार में जैसे सॉफ्ट कॉपी तो ठीक है पेन ड्राइव में, बट सिनॉप्सिस की एक अगर छोटी सी 10-12 पेज की बुकलेट हो जाए तो वो लोग रख सकते हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे पता नहीं चलता कि कोई पेन ड्राइव में तो दे दिया है बट कुछ सामने पता नहीं। तो किताबें तो लोग होटल में छोड़ जाते हैं, आई एग्री कि उसको पब्लिश करने का फ़ायदा नहीं, बट स्मॉल 10-12 पेज की छोटी सी किताब जो हैंडी रहे वो हेल्प करेगी। दैट इज, थैंक यू।
Thank you. Any other suggestion?
सर, सजेशन से ज़्यादा ये आलोक कुमार साहब के ऊपर मेरा थोड़ा रिस्पॉन्स है। लास्ट मीटिंग में सर ये डिसाइड हुआ था कि IPWE की जो वेबसाइट है इसको रिवैम्प करेंगे, उस पर काम शुरू भी किया गया है। आई थिंक जो आप कह रहे हैं वो चीज़ें अगले 2-3 महीने में होके आ जाएंगी। मतलब मैं आपकी तरफ से बोल रहा हूँ।
You're right. Thank you. Yes, I think we have noted all your suggestions, and we will definitely work on them and try to be more positive in the next seminars to come. Well, membership list, as he mentioned, I was also explaining that our present website is HTML based, which is an older technology, and on that we cannot load many things because the memory limitations are there and there are a lot of complications. It doesn't work, it doesn't open fast. So it has to be revamped and it has to be put on a newer platforms of today's technology, and therefore the work is on, and probably will be coming out soon with the on the website. And we will also have facilities of members knowing their status or updating their memberships, and Zonal Railways updating their status and things like that. So with that, I think we have come to the conclusion of AGM, and it's my pleasant duty to propose a vote of thanks. Mr. M.K. Gupta, President of the institution and Member Engineering Railway Board, Shri Alok Ranjan, Vice President and Additional Member Civil Engineering, Shri Naveen Chopra, General Secretary, and fellow members. I would like to thank all the members who are present here to make this AGM very healthy and fruitful discussion took place in the annual general meeting. I would like to express my special thanks to President of the institution, who has taken considerable interest in our activities. Your address has been quite inspiring, and we are grateful for the advice given by you. I would like to thank other senior officers of board and zonal railways who have contributed immensely with their valuable suggestions. Thanks are also due to retired officers who have contributed to the seminar with their mature advice. Sir, your advices will be of great help. I would like to thank Northeast Frontier Railway Administration, their officers and staff for excellent arrangements made for holding the seminar and annual general meeting. I would like to once again thank all the members of the institution for their cooperation and positive response in making the AGM a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Sir, we've listened to eminent speakers from across Indian Railways, and it was truly an enriching experience for all of us in terms of knowledge and experience. The audience was extremely patient and lent a keen ear to all the speakers and their presentations. This brings us to the end of day 1. We will assemble here tomorrow at the same place for day 2 of International Technical Seminar, which will comprise of 3 technical sessions and will be followed by a valedictory function. Meanwhile, a cultural evening has been organized at the same venue and will commence from 19:30 hours and will be followed by dinner. All of you are requested to please be present for the cultural evening. Thank you.
So ladies and gentlemen, as Pragya has already mentioned that by 7:30 we're starting a cultural program here. So I'd like to request you all to please come and experience the cultural heritage of Assam and the northeastern states. But with this, we have come to the conclusion of day 1 of the International Technical Seminar. Thank you so much for being here and joining us, and we'll assemble here tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the second day of the International Technical Seminar. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a pleasant evening. Thank you.